Hi everybody, Robert Dyer, and welcome to the Robert Dyer channel. I did go through the drive-thru tonight, but I can't say holy smokers because this was not a surprise anymore, because Taco Bell changed their usual schedule. They bring out new items on a Thursday. These came out on Tuesday, and these are the new Boss wraps, and I got one that's a fully loaded Boss wrap. That I got the chicken, and I got the steak and potato Boss wrap. I'll get these napkins, of course. And we have this must be the chicken fully loaded Boss wrap. And here is the steak and potato Boss wrap. And as well, I got the best of the sauces, fire sauce and verde salsa. And of course, you know me, I got one of these in a combo, and that includes the large drink, which of course is my favorite Baja Blast. But I want to show you this special cup they have right now. The PS4 Uncharted, the Nathan Drake collection. Special collector's cup. If you are a fan of this game, you'll want to pick up. And of course, I'm a fan of Baja Blast. Refreshing. So just to give you an idea of the size of this, these are fairly large, and pretty much only picking up the aroma of the grilled tortilla on the outside. Now what we have here, a lot of ingredients in each one of these. This is the steak and potatoes, and this has got grilled marinated steak, crispy fiesta potatoes, chipotle sauce, reduced fat sour cream, bacon, 3 cheese blend, and a crispy tostada shell that is then wrapped in the flour tortilla. So let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Well, in that first bite, I'm getting a squirt of cheese and the chipotle sauce that has a little bit of zing. I'd say about 3 or 4 on the Robert Dyer heat scale out of 10. I don't know if you can see, but there's actually a double-decker setup in here with a layer in between that's separating them. You can see this marinated steak coming out, the melted cheese, the chipotle sauce, a little bit of sour cream up in that bottom level corner. There's a lot of bacon in here. Let me pull out one of these bigger chunks of steak. Well, it has a great grilled flavor to it. It doesn't quite have the flavor of the marinade of some of the ones like Cantina Bell steak. It's a different recipe. Now we have the fully loaded, and to try to test out everything, I got the chicken version of this. This has even more in it, as the name suggests. Double portion of the steak, or in this case chicken, avocado ranch sauce, guacamole, reduced fat sour cream, lettuce, 3 cheese blend, pico de gallo, and the crispy tostada shell wrapped in the ubiquitous flour tortilla. No aroma but the tortilla, so let's go ahead and see how it tastes. Right away it got a great guacamole flavor. Got chicken, tastes like tomato. Well, maybe you can see why it's such great guacamole flavor. The whole lower level on this one looks like it's got a ton of guacamole down there. Now let's try to add some of the fire sauce. And also the salsa verde. And also I love the aroma of this verde salsa.
Miss Hardy, check your corporate email account. You'll notice you've just received a $5,000 gift certificate from Victoria's Secret. Use it immediately, and by Monday morning, I expect you to be wearing clothes more suited to this type of office. Let's bring this meeting to order. Order, I say. With Peter Parker out of the way, New York is being introduced to its new, not-so-friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, Harry Osborn. That's right. Put that phone away, Jerry. Jerry, you're fired. You've got 10 minutes to exit Oscorp headquarters, or the tactical nuke microchip on your Oscorp ID badge will detonate. Bart Walker, you think this is funny?
You think this is funny?
Allow me to introduce you to this new Oscorp pencil with very special lead. I think you'll get a real kick out of it.
Oh.
Alright, everybody, face forward and pay attention. Because right here, you got in front of you the next Egon Musk.
The next Egon Musk. Woo!
Interesting combination of the flavor of the fire sauce with the potatoes that are in the steak and potato version of this. I thought that's actually a great addition to add to this one. I would say of the two, I'm surprised that I actually prefer the chicken fully loaded version over the steak and potato. This great combination of avocado ranch, guacamole, and sour cream, it really gave this a lot of Mexican flavor. It has so much sauce element you don't even need to add a sauce. And also there's not too much lettuce, so you're not being overwhelmed as if it's a salad inside. There's just enough for texture. Now, these are the good size. You're probably still going to need a side item for a full meal. It was $4.99 for each Boss Wrap and $1 for the Baja Blast and the combo. And then of course the Montgomery County Council goes ahead and greedily takes 66 cents for themselves. It's outrageous, not to mention thank the Montgomery County Council for the very long ride home in the congested traffic. Absolutely ridiculous what these incompetent council members have not done. But overall, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give the steak and potato a solid 4 stars, and I'm going to give the fully loaded, I'm sure it'll be just as good with the steak, but for sure with this chicken, a 5-star product. So head to Taco Bell right now for the Boss Wrap for a 5-star meal. Hope you like this video. Share it with your friends. Please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everybody.